It's a battle of top 10 teams on the hardwood as Henrico and Varina clash in what could be a mid-season playoff preview. Welcome to Sportswire. I'm Will Catterley. High-flying talent was on display Friday night as the top two teams from Region 5 went head-to-head at Varina. Both sides had been hot coming in. The Blue Devils 7-1, while the Warriors also had only one blemish at 11-1. And for three quarters, there was very little separation between the two. It took a dominant fourth and final quarter to produce the victor. Zaever, Wingfield, and Henrico traveling on the road to take on the Blue Devils. As I said, both ranked in the top 10 coming in. Top two teams in Region 5B. Alfonso Billups and company. Varina, the home team, moving the ball really well. It was punch, counter punch for both these squads early on. Nice ball movement. Amari Baylor connects for two. Varina still on the move. Check it out. Slamma jamma. Getting it going is Alfonso Billups. Varina with an early lead. However, Henrico would come back. Remember I mentioned Zaever Wingfield? Zaever spreads his wings and flies field. What a dunk over the defender. We'll see that in top plays later on, I am sure. And you have not heard the last of Wingfield. Back come Varina, though. They were not phased. Number 23, Christian Carden connects for two. More Blue Devils on the run. Inside, got it to go. Count the bucket and the foul for Corey Harden. And Carden had 12. Harden adds a couple as well. Henrico, there he is. Zaever, wherever, Wingfield. That time, corner tray, nothing but nylon. More Warriors, still first quarter action. Baseline J, got it for Jeremiah Langley. We're all knotted up at 19 after one quarter of play. Second quarter, all tied up. Varina going to change things. Tied at 23, not anymore. Bucket is good for Jalen Travelin' Travis, and then Varina, corner three, got it. The money ball is good for Khalil Venable. And Varina up 5 late, a 3 to make it 8. Pivotal play here. No good. Seconds running out. Henrico in transition. Got the bucket with 1/10 of a second to go. James, what you talking about? Wallace, 31-28. At the half, Wallace had 12 points on the evening. Third quarter, more Henrico. Still down, but not out. James Wallace, again, 2 of his 15 points, he connects. And then this guy had a big second half, especially from beyond the arc. Jame Ested, 3-ball, yeah, that's good. Varina on the comeback trail, or so it would seem. But at the rim, Wingfield was huge. He had a big, nasty block later in this contest as well. Little token pressure by Henrico. Varina not phased. They would come right back. Billups for 3. Billups, pretty good night, 7 points on the evening. But Jame Ested led all scorers. 3 of his 16, 42-41. Warriors back up on top by 1. We go to the fourth and final stanza. Varina looking for the lead. Zaever, wherever, spread your wings and fly field. Slams it down for 2. Zaever, Wingfield, 15 points, and the Zaever signs were out as Henrico would have a dominant fourth. Here's Wingfield again on the steal, and he just lays it up that time. Not going to waste all of his energy on dunks, but it was all Wingfield, all Henrico in the fourth. 58-44.
The first dunk, it was just natural. It just happened. I seen him coming. I was like, I'm going to put it on his head. So I seen we needed a boost. We was like going back and forth a little bit. Too many turnovers, loose rebounds, missing rebounds. So I wanted to put it on somebody else's head, try to get the crowd going again, try to get the energy from my bench going, and my team just going to really finish the game.
Meanwhile, in the West End, two teams coming in under the radar squared off as Hermitage traveled to Deep Run. Both the Panthers and Wildcats were off to a solid start to the season, and this one would come down to one final possession. Back for the new year, it's Scott Sweeney and Deep Run taking on the Hermitage Panthers. A great one in this one. Captain Evan Castellanos had himself a ball game. Here he is, early first quarter. Inside, muscle it in, count it, and the foul. 3-point play the old-fashioned way. More Hermitage. Straight to the rack. They are athletic. Tyler Wade getting it done. He had 10 on the night. Deep Run could score from the perimeter, however, as a great equalizer. The 3-ball, Chris Washburn, oh, captain by captain, he drains that. Still first quarter. And, number 11, Tyler Wade says, I'll raise you a 3 from the top of the key. He nails that one. Then back to Castellanos. Sweet fadeaway. Got it. The big man, big on the night. 18 big ones for Castellanos and company. Wildcats at the buzzer end of the first. Got it to go. What a bucket by Scott Sweeney. Second quarter. That shot, no. Wildcats going to finally get it going in transition. Inside, it's Sweeney and one. 16 points for Sweeney on the night, 18 all at the half. Yeah, pretty defensive first half. Second half highlights, third quarter. He picks his pocket, does the point guard. James Moore, and he gets more and gives Hermitage the second half lead. Wildcats come right back. 3-ball corner pocket money. Marshall Epperson, he had 16 big ones. Wildcats on the run again. This time, Scott Sweeney. It was Sweeney and Epperson leading the way in points for Deep Run, but you can't keep a big man and a good man down. Castellanos showing his full repertoire on this night. He connects for 2, led all scorers with 18. Castellanos, even with the ref in the way, strokes the 3. That is good. Hermitage had the lead late. Wildcats trying to come back. Still late third. Big time money ball is good. Marshall Epperson, it's tied at 36. Fourth quarter's going to decide it all. Wildcats. This play worked all night long. They were feeling it from beyond the arc as Sweeney hits a big 3. Wildcats with the lead. Hermitage looking for answers. 3-ball from the corner. No, but guess who's there? You're right, Castellanos puts it back up and in on the offensive glass. Hermitage with a response. Could Deep Run get an added bucket late? Yes, they can. Number 12, John Gabehart. Another captain. And then watch number 3, Ryan Singer. Co-captain wants to pass it. Well, I'll just take you to the rack and score. That would give the Wildcats a 1-point lead at 54-53. Later, up 55-53. Last chance, Hermitage. Castellanos for 3. No! Deep Run the rebound. They hold on. Well, we hit the mats and we come back wrestling style. Hermitage plays host to Douglas Freeman in a match that comes down to the final 2 wrestlers. Plus, Henrico has a new but familiar weapon on the hardwood. How one Highland Springs transfer has the Lady Warriors flying high. Highlights of their game against Freeman straight ahead.
Hamilton was adopted from a rescue in 2008. He knows he's a pretty big deal. How could you not love him?
Todd's a great guy. I mean, look at him. What a sweetheart. Attaboy. Wait. Todd, what are you doing? How totally selfish and un-Todd-like of you. Come on, Todd. Come on, man.
Welcome back to Sportswire. Let's hit the mats for some wrestling. It's Hermitage. It's Freeman. We start at weight class 132. Davian Dabney seen here for Hermitage. Getting the takedown of Ethan Tolsty. And even more important than that, he's going to get the pin at 3 minutes, 15 seconds into this match. Big win for Hermitage at 132. Let's move on to the 145 weight class. Plenty of forfeits in this one. Hermitage could not produce a wrestler at every weight class. That would come into play, but what a job by Ethan Barrett at 3 minutes, 25 seconds. He gets the pin over Braden Sweeney of Freeman. Hermitage looking good. Weight class 152. More Big Herm, Adnan Pellick against Jonathan Ranley. Ranley in a predicament, to say the least, and he's pinned at 3 minutes, 30 seconds. All Hermitage, right? Well, Zach Coleman, 160, taking on Sam Moran of Douglas Freeman. He gets a reversal for 2 there. Later, he's going to get a takedown. He was in control in this one. But as I said earlier, weight class 106, 120, 126, all forfeits. Hermitage got the 106. Freeman got 120, 126, and 138. So we're still in a really tight match here. And avoiding the pin is Sam Moran, but Coleman gets the win. 11-1, solid match for Coleman at weight class 160. We move to 170. Quirolas Garas of Hermitage in trouble, but not quite. It's a reversal of fortune. And he's got Deontrell Evans in trouble, and he gets the pin at 2 minutes, 30 seconds at weight class 170. Hermitage in good shape, but Freeman wins 182, 195, and 220 by forfeit. So the big boys, 285. Colin Holtz of Freeman getting a couple of big points you saw right there, and then getting the victory over Braulio Godinez 3-0. Freeman is in front, but not by much. It would all be decided at weight class 113. Hermitage wins this meet with a pin, wins this match. Stephon Dennis, 2 points for the takedown. He's got Charlie Thompson in big-time trouble. If he gets both of those shoulders down, Hermitage wins. He's going to win the match, or so it looks, against Thompson. Thompson could lose the battle but win the war. In other words, he could lose this match, but if he doesn't get pinned, Freeman wins the match overall. So close right there. I thought he almost had him. Can't quite get it done. Freeman happy. Hermitage happy as well with Dabney's performance. Dabney gets the win. Freeman wins the meet. And with that, let's go up tempo. We start with the gridiron, where Clemson senior and former Highland Springs springer Kayvon Wallace finished his college career battling for a national championship. While the Clemson Tigers fell short 42-25, Wallace tallied 9 tackles and leaves Clemson with 2 national championships to go along with his high school state title as well. Not a bad resume for the senior defensive back. Back to basketball, where the Godwin guys got a big win over Hermitage. Jordan Brown filled up the bucket with 27 points, and Joseph Thompson added 10 in a 64-55 victory. Henrico stayed hot after their win over Varina, adding a 73-39 romp over Atlee. Ziever Wingfield and Jaime Ested led the way with 20 and 23 points, respectively. In ladies hoops, Highland Springs remained hot, improving to 10-1 on the year after beating up Lee Davis 74-18. Ayana Rogers put up 26 points, while Sydney Boone added 22. And the Lady Jaguars gave Maggie Walker just their second loss of the season. Glen Allen beat the Green Dragons 42-30 in a game where the Jags held Maggie Walker scoreless in the opening quarter. Carmen Betts led the way with 13 points on the night. Back to basketball now. You know, the Henrico Warriors have a very good basketball team, and it got even better. Once wearing the black and gold, there she is, Jada Walker, now in the green and gold. And she has made Henrico a really good basketball team. Take a look at the quick hands. And then the handles. She throws it down to Alicia Powers for 2. Warriors up big at Freeman. Rebels trying to come back. Guess who? Jada Walker behind the back, and oh my goodness, right to the rack. Draws contact, no foul, gets the 2 to go. Walker double figures on the night. You want more Walker? You got her. Oh my goodness gracious, Dipsy Doo, how are you? Terrific and tremendous body control from Walker. 19-4 after 1 quarter of play. More Walker. More steals, more scores. She can do it all. The point guard getting it going for the Warriors. Freeman. Rare moment of success here in the second quarter. They get the rebound, put it back up and in. Sophia Georgiades for 2. Rebels again on the break. Walker says, to Powers. Lays it up and in. Powers with double digits on the night. Henrico looking for more D. Good possession by Freeman and great ball movement. Yeah, the bank's open for Abby Bruce. She connects for 2. There's too much Jada Walker. Watch the pass. That's sick. And then watch the bouncing ball. Who comes up with it? You got it. Jada Walker for 2 and 1. Count it. 3-point play. Yes, the old-fashioned way before the 3-point line. And then she can block it too. Oh my goodness. Not in this house or any other. Powers on the other end. I'm telling you what, with the addition of Jada, This is a scary, scary looking team. Later, Powers, no. Watch the bouncing ball again. Guess who ends up with it? You got it. If you said Jada Walker, you're 100% correct. Jada Walker playing like, this is basically, wrap up this footage and send it to a college of your choice. Reverse layup up and in, all Henrico. We have plenty of hoops to get to when we come back. Freeman and Tucker have a guys and girls doubleheader. Plus, Deep Run looks to dispatch Hermitage in ladies hoops. That's next.
Morning, Gary. We are GetSchooled.com. You want a college education, don't you?
You know you do. Yeah, but I don't know where to start.
That's why we're here. We're free, handsome,
I think we're breathtaking.
and here to guide you through every step of the way, starting with attendance. Gary, financial aid forms. Biology homework, G. I got this. Is that Bran? Colleges love extracurricular activities.
Chess really isn't my thing.
I got this. Doesn't matter. Go ahead. Picking a college, man. You and us. We go together like tacos and Tuesday.
And I love tacos.
Fire and ice.
Those don't really go together. Go to GetSchooled.com for more info.
Welcome back to Sportswire. This is So Last Year. Say hello to Freeman's Will Reid. Yeah, just before the break, the all-Metro lineman signs on the dotted line to play football at the next level at VMI.
Will is kind of the epitome of what we want out of our football program, and that's a team-first guy. I could talk about all his individual accolades, which all region, all Metro honors that he's received, but really it's what he's meant to the team that's going to leave a lasting legacy for us.
And Will looks to make a lasting legacy in his future school at VMI.
I'd like to say thanks to everyone here today for coming, all my friends, everyone who's cheered me on at the games and cheered on for the team and for the last 4 years. So thank you, and go Rebels.
Speaking of the Rebels, to the hardwood we go. They're taking on Tucker and Caleb Kenny, ready for action in this one. First quarter stanza. How about Mayo? Sean Mayo adding a little mustard to his repertoire. Nice shot inside. Tucker up early. Freeman Rebels, though, they were hot from the get-go. Don't let this guy drive to the lane. Amari DeVoe, this kid can play some hoops. Gets that one to go. Claps his hand, says, let's go. More Freeman later. The pass, extra. DeVoe from the corner. Nothing but nylon. Count the three ball. Yeah, he can shoot as well. DeVoe and company with the lead. Still in the first. How about this move? Gray Prophet makes a very profitable move down the lane and drives for 2 and 1. Rebels up 5 after 1, 13-8. Tucker, tough-minded, coming right back. What a nice spin inside for the lay-in for Tyler Dillion. And then, well, there's DeVoe. He's going to find his man open, taking on the zone. You can outshoot it when you score. Seamus Moore does just that. Freeman up a touchdown at the half, second half, third quarter action. Caleb Kenny going to work. The hook. That's good for 2. And he's working on that stash, too. Not a bad look for Mr. Kenny. Inside, nice inbounds play for Tucker. They're not going away. Kendrick Thomas for 2. But it was too much Rebels. Still in the third. Inside, got it to go. Count it and the foul. Luke Jeanette gets the lay-in to go. More Rebels. Almost losing the handle, but here he is. Omari DeVoe, double figures for him. Thought he was going to get a low 5 from the ref there. He did get it from some fans. How about this dish? Pretty, oh so pretty. Tucker had their moments. Just not enough against the Rebels. Up 16 after 3. Fourth quarter stanza. Steal. Another steal. And then DeVoe to Kenny, who fills it up. Grown man moves. Nicely done by Caleb Kenny and company. Freeman looking for a nice Friday night home win. Tucker steal and score, but too little and too late as the Rebels gonna take care of business. Check out this three, though. From way downtown, almost half court. Tigers can shoot the ball. He likes that one. Freeman has to call a timeout, but they had answers. Inside. Yes, that counts as well. Great profit. 58-43 is your 5. So the Freeman guys took care of business. How about the Lady Rebels taking on Tucker? We start third quarter action up 4. Now make it 6. Micaiah Walker, Texas Ranger for 2. She scores. She was big in this one. Freeman comes right back there, number 10. Going to take care of business. Bridget Wilson. And then back to the Walker show. Contact and a foul. Count it. Freeman does not get the charge called. Instead, it's a blocking foul. 3-point play the old-fashioned way again. Got to catch up to this ball in transition. No. But they ruled the offensive glass, did J.R. Tucker. That ball is up and in. Jasmine Lee for 2. Rebels looking to cut into that. Oh, what a block. Kaylin Anderson-Stanner, she takes care of business there. Freeman looking for an answer. Sweeping down the lane. Nice move by Bridget Wilson. She gets 2. Freeman cuts it to single digits. 29-20, and then opening of the 4th. Great looking inbounds play. Caroline Tyler connects. They get within 5, but the Tigers, well, they had answers, and again, it was the offensive glass. Tucker wins this one, 36-26. Coach Pritchard on the road at Deep Run. Her Hermitage Panthers taking on the Deep Run Wildcats. Early action, first quarter. Hermitage on the offensive end. This is how Deep Run got a lot of their offense going, was on defense. The steal, the score coast to coast. Sarah Gibbons, the junior, puts that one in for 2. Later, more D. Wildcats on the run. And the stop, pop, hit, J is good for Bree Fulkerson. Hermitage looking for any type of answer, but again, it's the Deep Run D that really got things going. It was a straw that stirred the drink. That one's up and in for 2. Counted, and the foul for Fulkerson. She really helped lead the way for the Wildcats. Later, watch the rebound. 1 offensive rebound, 2 offensive rebounds, a 3rd offensive rebound, a 4th offensive rebound. They put it up and in. Hermitage, oh my goodness, Talisha Williams with the final rebound that counted, but too much Deep Run defense. Still first half action. All the way to the rim, scoop, score it, and it was a banner night for Bree Fulkerson. Later, Wildcats again. This time, Hermitage going to give them a dose of their own medicine with the steal. The lay-in, it is up and good. Sanaya Smith connects for 2. Hermitage on the comeback trail. All the way down the lane, Janiyah Harmon. Yeah, that's good for 2 as well. Panthers trying to complete the comeback. Wildcats have other ideas. Terrific ball movement, and then a big move down low for 2. Number 14 getting it done, Danachi Utah, and then more Wildcats, this time from deep. No, but the offensive board going to be paramount for number 21, Katarina Kovanes, and the Wildcats take care of business. 41-31 is your final. Remember, if you have questions or comments about the show, just send me an email to this address, sportswire@henrico.k12.va.us, and you can always follow us on Twitter. I can't wait to see you next time on Sportswire. If you want to see more videos like these, subscribe to our YouTube channel.